And the title of this song is Stay Home.
Of the Governor of River State, His Excellency, yes sir, Mr. Wike, COS, GSSRS, Power Sports Africa, Governor of River State, and his private state counterpart, His Excellency Udom Emmanuel. His Excellency Lecturer, the Chief of Staff, Government House, Chief Engineer Chukwemeka Woke, FNSE, Distinguished Senator Lee Maiba, and Mohammed Bello Adoki, SAS, former Honorable Attorney General of the Federation.
My shot now.
The Speaker, our party chairman, our party secretary, all our professional fathers, the presence of all of us today, we are commissioning this safe home with all the amenities. Our appreciation also goes to the ministry supervising this project. We pray as we commission this home, whoever stays here shall be rehabilitated, shall have a completely different mindset. We shall reorientate the minds of the people, we shall take care of the health of the people, and God will add His own mighty hand to make sure this structure is not just a building, but it's actually a peaceful and a safe home for all the people that will be here. So today, in the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, we commission this to the glory of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. The River State Safe Home was built by the administration of His Excellency Chief Barrister Nelson SMO Wike BOS Africa, Governor of River State, and commissioned today my senior brother, Mr. Udom Emmanuel, Governor of Udom State, and this day 15th of December 2021, to the glory of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
So we must be careful of dealing with those who are not serious. A party that is not serious, that have set our country 20 years back, we must be very, very careful. So I'm happy that, like the Commissioner said, I'm sure I know that Akwa State will complete their own. I'm aware that something like that is going on. I know that it's going on, but I thank God I have completed my own before his own. So when he completes his own, I will commission it by myself. So, Excellency, on that basis, let me invite you to talk to our people and then commission this safe home. Thank you, and God bless you.
also the pride of the South. You know, when you want to understand the proper definition of governance, you talk to South governors. I'll give you what different definitions stand for. And when they say democracy is government of the people, by the people, and for the people, we are the only ones that can define each stratum, what it stands for. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, the former governor, my Lord the Chief Judge ably represented our party chairman, members of the National Assembly, members of the State House of Assembly, the former Attorney General of the Federation of Nigeria, former Minister of Justice. Let me acknowledge the presence of our traditional fathers, led by the chairman, Rivers State Council of Chiefs, honorable commissioners, members of the State Exco, members of our great party, the PDP, the stakeholders of Rivers State. I came here with also stakeholders from Akwa Ibom to handshake. Came with some commissioners, members of the Akwa Ibom House of Assembly, and some of our elders. They are all here. All the Rivers people, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press. Let me first of all appreciate my brother for this opportunity. And coincidentally, why am I appreciating him? As I was just mentioning to him, my wife is just going around all the federal constituencies on campaign against gender-based violence across the state. And that's what is going on right now that we are doing. Let me also appreciate the elders for their support. There's no governor that can govern alone if he doesn't have the support of the people. Even at the point, Jesus Christ himself needed to be strengthened to be able to walk. That is God himself, not the talk of man. So I want to appreciate the support of everybody in the state. For my brother, if the state wasn't calm and peaceful, he would have been so distracted that he wouldn't be able to think aright and think of different groups of people. So my appreciation on behalf of all of us to all of you. Let me also appreciate and acknowledge over the period every day, if I can't reach him on phone, I tune to channels or AIT. I'll see him commissioning projects. So I now know, okay, I can monitor when it's going to finish so that I know when I can put on my call. So I want to actually say congratulations from all of us, your brother governors in PDP. As you've said, right is so. It's only PDP governors that have dividends to render. If you don't have dividends, there's nothing to commission, my brother. So you have something to show. This one is, it must be, the evidence must be shown, according to you lawyers. Let me also appreciate what we are seeing here. You see, great minds think alike, even though I needed to correct him. When the commissioner came, he said, this is the first in the country. I already have 3 homes like this. Right now, we are constructing a more modern gender-based violence center. That is only that my own does not have a law court, but it has all other things. So he beats me for that because he's a lawyer. So I'm reconstructing a new one now that will include also the law court because I had to copy from him and put the law in it. So I really want to thank the vision about the center. Honestly, it was quite right. We are busy doing a whole lot of capital projects, infrastructure development, thinking about economic prosperity. At times we forget the downtrodden and the less privileged and those who need help much more. So I really want to thank him for that. And I also call on the federal government. This actually should be replicated in all the states. I know all the wives of the governors in the country had gone ahead to launch this in different states, but we must match action with words. So it should actually be encouraged. So I call on the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. Let the federal government lead the way, not the state government in matters like this. Let me also commission this project, as we commission this project today. Let me also appreciate. Port Harcourt is one place that if I miss coming in 6 months, by the time I come back, I would have seen a lot of changes. When you want to know a state that is forward-moving, forward-looking, that has a lot to deliver, has a governor that is forward-thinking, such a state, whenever you go to, you don't lack a construction site. Anytime you enter a state, you don't see a construction site, find out what is happening in that state. I don't mean an abandoned construction site too. I mean a construction site that people will be working. And I think there's no single time you come to Rivers that you won't see a construction site. And then people will now be talking about unemployment. Find out one site, how many youths they are employing, how many people they are catering for, how many homes, how many. So it's just how to jumpstart the economy and get things to work. So that's really what we are appreciating and what we are celebrating today. So I want to thank my brother once again for this opportunity to be part of this project. I also see something to copy also, to add to what I'm already designing in my own, because you know, two good heads are better than one. Let me appreciate the ministry. When I also copy something there, the commissioner in charge of your social welfare is a lawyer. So I'm going to copy. My next commissioner for social welfare is going to be a lawyer like her. So, you know, you compare notes and see a lot of things happening. Honestly, I'm not saying so because I'm here. Before you, behind you, besides you, I think we are all proud of you. You made us proud. You occupy the space every time, now and then, in things that we do. Trust me, a lot of people now say, no, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, they have money. It's not about money. It's about ideas. Ideas create money. Those who are lazy, they spend cash. And there's a difference between cash and money. So when people just say that, find out from him. In the month of November, the money they paid us could not meet our first line charge. But all construction sites are going on. It's creativity and ideas. Don't mind those people in the social media. No, they have money. Oh, that's why they are doing. It's not money. It's not about that. If you cannot manage a kiosk, you cannot manage a multinational. If you cannot manage a local government, you can't manage a state government. If you can't manage a state government, you can't manage a federal government. So trust me that PDP can manage a federal government and manage it well for it to jumpstart the economy of this state. So I trust the support. I don't need to call for that. We'll always support him. You know, even Jesus Christ says so. He said, I haven't seen your good works. If you don't praise me, I'll raise the stone. If you don't support him, Akwa Ibom people will come and support him. Thank you for this opportunity as we go to commission.
Welcome to the High Court for the final decision. We're going to take one case at a time. Not more than one case will be taken. So it's a small courtroom for privacy with seats for the witnesses and the family involved. Excellency, this is the office of the legal assistant of the judge. And this is the judge's office. Where she can sit or he can sit after work to do a little work. This is also the secretary's office. There's a door accessing it from the other side. This is the magistrate's office, and then this is the court. This is the court. So they have magistrate and high court, so that you can have different kinds of matter depending on the. Your Excellencies, welcome to the safe room proper. This is the reception. When the children or the violated persons come, we receive them here. And then we have a hostel on the ground floor, where you can stay until we sort you out. Come back. It's in the dormitory style, where children, because right now, Your Excellency, we have 51 children and children's home that have been brought to the court for us to keep in protective custody. So we're going to move them here immediately. This is part of it, and all the conveniences along this way.
You know, some of the children in my home, they refuse to go.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.